Dear class 3 students, welcome back to our EVS class. So today we are going to discuss part 2, lesson 2, and the name of our lesson would be Our Food. So you can all turn to page 78. 78. Now after studying this lesson, we are going to learn about different types of food. We will also learn about the energy giving food. Okay? We'll learn about the protective food, and also we will learn about the plant product, the animal product. Okay? So students, are you all ready? Let's get started. So this lesson starts with a story. And we all like story, right? So this is a true story. Okay, this is a true story. And we are going to meet one of your friend. His name is Kaito. Okay, Kaito. So he is Kaito. And from this picture, students, we can make out that it is a Christmas season, right? It is winter, it is Christmas season. Because we can see, this is Kaito's village, okay? This is Kaito village, and we can see the city. That we can see this village is all lighted. See? So it was a Christmas day, okay? It was a Christmas day. And Kaito was very excited. He woke up early in the morning and he was planning what he would do whole day. Okay, do you all get excited during Christmas Day? Yes. So Kaito, now he was very excited because he has new clothes. Right, he has new clothes. And he was just thinking about what he will do the whole day. So he was thinking, okay, so I'll wear new clothes, I'll go to church, and then after church, I'm going to enjoy the Christmas feast. He was waiting for that because we all like food, right? And then he was also thinking about exchanging gifts with friends, okay? Christmas gifts, okay? So he was all excited. So now, Kaito and his family, they went to the church, okay? So it's a Christmas time and they're attending a church service. Now here you can see Kaito's family, okay? So this is a preacher, okay? And Kaito family and all the villagers were very blessed. Were very blessed because the preacher, the preacher spoke about the love of God. So they were all blessed. And then you can see the choirs here. The choir, they sing sweetly. So now, after the church service, it was time for Christmas feast. Okay? And Kaito was waiting for this feast. So now it's time for Christmas feast. And you know what Kaito ate? He had rice, this is pork, this is beef, this is salad. You know what is salad, right? It's a mixture of all vegetables. Here you'll see green chilies, onion, carrot, right? And along with that, they also got this boiled cabbage and boiled mustard leaf. This is a mustard leaf, right? And after that, they also got fruit. The fruits here you can see apple, banana, orange. So Kaito really enjoyed this Christmas feast. Not only Kaito, but all the villagers, they enjoyed this Christmas feast. And now, after Christmas feast, you know what happened? Any guess? I'll show you. So now, students, from here we can see that after the Christmas feast, they are exchanging Christmas gifts and card. Okay? Do you all get excited about this? Yes, we all get excited. And during the Christmas day, we exchange gift. right? So Kaito was very, very happy. Okay? And everyone, they went back home. So that's the end of the story. So students, can you name the food which Kaito ate on a Christmas day? Can you name them? So let's name 5 food, okay? So the first one is pork, right? The second is beef. Third, any guesses, students? Third, mustard leaf. Fourth, cabbage. Fifth, salad, right? Okay, so students, now again we have another interesting story. So the first story was about Kaito, right? And this chapter is about food. So from this story, we have learned about different food, right? Through your friend Kaito. So now again, we're going to start another new story. Are you all excited? So this story is about 3 friends. Okay? It's about 3 friends. Now you can see 3 friends. See, Atingse, Moba, and Wangbei. Okay? So these are 3 friends. And like every one of us, they are foodie. Okay? They enjoy foods. So when they meet, they discuss about food. Okay? So now they are having a discussion. And looks like they don't agree with each other. So let's see what happens here. Now, Atingse, okay? This is Atingse, right? This is Atingse. See, the first one, Atingse, right? So according to Atingse said, we should eat more of rice. This is rice. You are all familiar with this. We also call this as bhat, right? And here it is butter. Okay. So Atingse said we should eat more of rice and butter because it gives us energy to play, to run, to jump, to dance. Okay? So, yes, in a way that is true, but we should not only eat rice and butter, right? And according to Wangbei, Wangbei said we should eat more of meat. Okay? So here we can see a fresh meat here. So how many of you like meat? So I'm sure many of you like meat, right? So Wangbei said, no, we should eat more of meat. Now, do you know the name? Do you still remember the name of the third friend? Okay, so it is Moba. So this is Moba. Now Moba said, now he's the third person here. So Moba said, no, both of you are wrong. We should eat more of fruits and vegetables because fruits and vegetables are protective food. Okay? So you can see here. So students, the 3 friends are arguing about the foods. Okay? So now their argument did not stop. The first one says we should eat more of rice and butter. The second friend says we should eat more of rice. We should eat more of meat. The third friend says we should eat more of fruits and vegetables. Now, do you think who is correct? Among the 3 friends, who is right? So students, since their argument did not stop, they approached their teacher. Okay? They approached their teacher. And you know, the teacher is here. So she is a teacher. Okay? EVS teacher. Okay? EVS teacher. So here we can see three friends and they are approaching. They are going to meet the teacher. Okay? So now they met this teacher and they said, "Teacher, I think we should eat more rice." One of the friends said, "I think we should eat more rice." The other friend said, "We should eat more meat." And the other said, "We should eat more of fruits and vegetables." So among three of us, who is correct? So now are you interested? Now are you excited what the teacher will respond? Okay. So students, this EVS teacher, she responded wisely. Okay? So now she said, all three of you, whatever you are saying is correct. Okay? But all three of you are correct. But we should not eat only one type of food. Do you get it? We should not eat only one type of food. Suppose example, in lunch if you eat meat, dinner you eat meat, next day you eat meat, another dinner you eat meat. No. We should include all types of food in our diet. Okay? That also in a proper amount. Okay? We should not overeat. Okay? But we should include all this food in a proper amount. And that is the definition of balanced diet. Okay? So the teacher again explained that we need energy. Our body, we need energy. This body, we need food for survival, for growth. Okay? For growth. So now, MOBA. You still remember MOBA? So MOBA, he has one question. So he asks, "Teacher, tell us why milk is a wholesome food." Okay? So MOBA asks the teacher why milk is considered to be a wholesome food. So the teacher, with a big smile, the teacher responded that milk, it gives us energy. Okay? Milk gives us energy and milk helps in growth. Okay? So students, see, after 3, 4, 5 years, do you still see yourself as very short? No, right? You will grow taller. Now for that, we need energy. For that energy we will get from milk. Okay? And milk also protects us from all the diseases. Okay? So the teacher explained why milk is considered as a wholesome food. And MOBA was very thankful to the teacher. Okay? So students, how many of you like milk? So you should include milk in your diet every day. Okay? In a proper amount. Okay? Because it is going to give you energy. Okay? It will help you in your growth. Okay? Now, so students, do you like all these foods? So do you still remember Atingse? Atingse. So Atingse said, asked the teacher, okay, the EVS teacher, "Teacher, please give some example of energy-giving food." Okay, energy-giving food. So now the teacher is going to give some examples of the foods which give energy. Now students, we all need energy, okay? Now see, you have to study, you also like to play, right? And for that we need energy. And do you know from where we will get that energy? We will get energy from all this food. But it is not like we should not take all this food in a big amount. Okay? But we should take all this food in a proper amount. So let's see some foods here. So we have rice, we have maize, banana, potato, sweet potato, right? We have fates like ghee, butter, right? And this is a very common fruit, right? Peach, papaya, okay? And so students, from all this food, what do we get? We get energy, okay? Now, MOBA. You remember MOBA, right? So again, um, MOBA was thinking about all this food which will give us, which will protect us from sickness, or he was thinking about the bodybuilding food. So he asked the teacher, then teacher, what about bodybuilding and the protective food? So now the teacher will give some examples of the food which will protect our body, which will also help our body in the growth. Okay. So students, here the teacher gave examples about the bodybuilding food. Okay. So students, are you all interested to know the bodybuilding food? You want to become strong? Now these days, students, we see many Olympians. They win gold, right? They win gold, they win silver, they win bronze, and they make their country proud, right? Do you see their muscles? Right? So when they lift heavy weight, you can see their muscles, right? Because students, they all eat this type of food, bodybuilding food, okay? So let's see. So students, we have egg, we have fish, okay? We have nuts, okay? So students, we should include all this in our diet because these are considered as bodybuilding food. So if you want to have strong muscle and if you want to become strong, you should include all this. And you know another food which will help in bodybuilding, that is meat. Okay? Now students, what about the protective food? So we have protective food here, that is fruits and vegetables. So these are protective food. Okay? This will protect you from all the sickness. Okay? Now, students, so all the three friends were very happy because now they know about the importance of food. They have learned about the energy-giving food, the body-building food, and the protective food. And I'm sure you remember all the examples of the three important food, right? So at the end, the teacher said, and everyone should drink plenty of water. Okay? The teacher said we have different parts, our body, we have different parts, and all the body parts, they have to function. And for a proper functioning of our body, we need to drink plenty of water. Okay? So they were very, very happy. And the three friends now, they stopped their argument and they thanked their EVS teacher. So dear students, that comes to the end of the chapter. We have learned from this chapter, we have learned about the energy-giving food, bodybuilding food, and protective food, right? So students, you remember, you list down all the examples of the three food, okay? Now students, some foods we can also eat raw, some foods we can also eat both raw and we eat by cooking, right? So you have to know all the different types of food where we can eat raw, where we cook and eat, okay? Such as, let's say, onion. Onion we can eat raw as well as we cook and eat, right? So students, we have seen different types of food. So that comes to the end of the chapter. In the next class, we'll start a new chapter. which is going to be very interesting. Thank you.